Congratulations to you. Now let the games begin. In this video, I'm going to be telling you the documents that you need in order to apply for your green card through the diversity visa lottery program. You need a total of about 11 documents, so we'll go through that very quickly in this video. First of all, step one, once you find out that you're a winner of the program, make sure that you complete the DS-260 online immigrant visa application. You enter your DV visa case number. Please remember that a separate form is required for each visa applicant. After you submit your form DS-260 online, please print out the confirmation page and bring it to your interview or take it to your interview. Again, note that you can access and print the confirmation page anytime after you've completed the DS-260 application. If your family circumstances have also changed after the lottery, for example, if you get married, please remember to add your new family members to your case. Or for example, you've had a child or you get married, add your new family members to your case. Now, here are the supporting documents. Don't send any of the supporting documents to KCC. The process has changed. Now you have to submit all supporting documents when you're going in for your interview at your US embassy. Number one, your passport. Please make sure that your passport has a validity for at least 6 months beyond the issuance of the date of your visa. So if you have a passport that's about to expire, please renew it. Each visa applicant must have their own passport. It doesn't matter if they're 2 months old or 1 day old. Number two, birth certificate. Each applicant, you have to have your original birth certificate and one notary certified copy as well. Submit that. Documents number three, your marriage certificate. So married persons, you're supposed to submit marriage certificate and one notary certified copy of it, as well as proof of termination of any previous marriages. Original documents and one notary certified. If you have your spouse's death certificate, that's if you've previously had a spouse or a husband or wife that's dead, take their death certificate, final divorce decree, marriage annulment, or the like. Okay. Number four, other documents that reflect name change. Present additional evidence from archives or courts if some of the documents that you present do not reflect all name changes that you have had in the past. For example, if you changed your birth name to a married name and back to your birth name after a divorce, please present records to reflect this. Number five, photograph. A color full face photograph for each applicant regardless of their age. Pictures must have been taken within the last 6 months and the dimensions are 5x5. To avoid all the wahala, just make sure you go to a passport photograph place that deals with US Embassy passport photos. Okay. Number six, evidence of required education or work experience. This is where a lot of people get tripped. Now, you must submit a certified copy of a school diploma confirming a successful completion of secondary or higher education. Not just completion, a successful completion. So sometimes failure means you did not successfully complete your education. So please take note of that requirement in law. Or documentary evidence of 2 years of work experience requiring at least 2 years of training experience to perform. Please note, education or work experience requirements should only be met by the principal applicant of the visa lottery program. Number seven, your police certificate. Each visa applicant at least 16 years, you must submit an original police certificate from police authorities of the applicant's country of current residence if you've resided there for at least 6 months after you turn 16. Number two, from the police authorities of all other countries except the US where the applicant has resided for at least 1 year after you turn the age of 16. And number three, from the police authorities of any country where applicant has been arrested for any reason. It doesn't matter how long you have lived there. Okay. Police clearance letters are usually valid for 12 months from the date of issuance. Okay. Then number eight, court and prison records. Persons who have been convicted of a crime, you must submit all court records and any prison record, regardless of whether you've benefited from a pardon or amnesty. And note that all court or prison records must be submitted with notary certified English translations. Number nine, military records. If you have any military service record, if it's applicable to you and it's obtainable, please make sure you request those documents and submit them for your interview. Number 10, deportation papers. If you're a visa applicant and, for example, you have requested an extension of stay or a change of status while you're in the US, or you've been deported from the US, you must present all the applicable documentary evidence. Okay, and number 11, the results of your medical examination. Document number 12 that you should submit. You should be prepared to submit evidence of financial support. So if you're a diversity visa applicant, you are required to show that you are unlikely to become a public charge once you come into the United States. And so to do this, you should be prepared to show to the officer that you have independent financial resources. And these can include income, savings, investments, evidence of other assets that you own. If the evidence is not enough, be ready to provide evidence from a sponsor by the form I-134. There are 3 additional things you must note. Number 1, please make sure that you will submit all your originals, all of your civil documents. They will be returned to you after the interview, so make sure you take the originals. Number 2, translations. All documents prepared for submission. Now, if your documents are not in English, please make sure that you have a notary certified English translation of all your documents. And then number 3, the visa fee. You'll be required to pay a non-refundable visa application fee. The fee is $330 per person. Payments will usually be made at the embassy on the day of your interview in cash or by credit card. You cannot pay at any other time. Okay, so guys, all the best and follow me for more.